Our new Proclimb chassis still has our engineers buzzing. And if the guys who invented it can't stop talking about it, imagine what you'll be like when you punch the throttle. Similar in sleek styling and innovation to the Procross, the Proclimb is a chassis all its own. Made for the mountains, the Proclimb chassis is the ultimate in deep powder riding. One look at this powder-dominating chassis, and you'll swear off your old mountain sled for good. Built with fewer components than the previous M-Series models, the Proclimb chassis handles as smooth as fresh mountain powder. It's got a real tight feel with more precise feedback. A vertical post and telescoping handlebars are available on the Snow Pro 800 two-stroke and the HCR. Speaking of the handlebar, it also rotates flat rather than up and down. And for those of you who prefer a conventional steering post, our other models have that covered. Take that, mountain! The Proclimb chassis sports a triangulated upper spar assembly, which adds muscle while reducing weight. 30-degree suspension attachment points are geometrically triangulated to provide increased strength and to create a swept-back design that keeps the nose of your sled up when you hit a bump or hole. It isn't just the chassis of the Proclimb that makes it awesome. Check out the all-new Arctic race suspension. The tall spindles are made from one piece of forged aluminum, which saves weight over previous multi-part steel designs. Wider A-arm spacing reduces force on upper A-arm components due to increasing the distance to the leverage point. And hey, in case you are too busy looking and not listening, all of this results in lighter weight without sacrificing strength. Awesome, indeed. Another thing, check out the all-new ball joint design. It's been restructured to give you tighter tolerances, which delivers more precise steering, leading to an overall more confident ride and unparalleled handling. And the shocks are aligned with the front spars to transfer the impact force to the upper spar assembly for a rigid connection without unwanted bounce back. Since we're going all in on the rest of the sled, the tunnel is no different. The all-new tunnel has a tapered design that conforms to your leg's natural position, which allows for better body control and an overall more comfortable ride while standing. Essentially, it creates more area for your feet. Its tapered cutout running boards make for easy side-hilling transitions and less snow buildup. And thanks to the stamped two-piece design, weight is reduced without sacrificing strength. The Proclimb skid frame is longer than the Procross. It's also designed to be lighter weight and make the sled faster and more nimble. Not only that, it's still stronger and more durable. The Proclimb is outfitted with a Power Claw track, the same track that's been tested by some of the best mountain men out there. Available in 153 and 162-inch lengths with 2¼ inch paddles. So go ahead, show that smug mountain who can climb higher. The 1100 four-stroke engine features 123 600 class horsepower with the low maintenance and clean burning benefits of a four-stroke engine. And for those wanting to be the high mark champ, we've just introduced this to the mountains. Check out the industry-leading horsepower of the 1100 turbo four-stroke engine. It's the only stock turbo to brave the mountains, and it doesn't lose its 177 horsepower the higher you climb. For example, The Ski-Doo Summit 800 drops down to just 120 horsepower, or the Polaris RMK 800 with barely over 100 horsepower at 10,000 feet, or the, well, you get the drift. You can try adding an aftermarket turbo, but it's expensive and the warranty is nullified. Simply put, the Arctic Cat 1100 Turbo 4-stroke is the highest power-to-weight ratio production sled in the mountains. Checkmate. For 2-stroke, the 800 HO also has industry-leading horsepower, topping the horsepower scales at over 160. And this isn't us bragging. This is according to the guys over at the independent research firm Dynotech. And what's more, the engine is fed by cold air that enters through intakes by the handlebars, which keeps the air clean and makes sure you don't suck in any powder. Then it travels towards the front of the sled before entering the engine. The design of the Proclimb's new drivetrain is lighter and faster than ever, which is why we return to the chain case design. The all-new Arctic drive system, featuring the all-new torque control link, is lighter, faster, and handles reverse like a champ, even in 4-strokes that don't have engine reverse. The new drivetrain also allows for a larger driven clutch and longer clutch distance, which gives you even better belt performance since it allows the belt to cool properly between clutch contacts. The all-new torque control link is an industry first. It provides a rigid connection of the engine and drive and driven clutches. This rigid connection maintains perfect belt tension and alignment between the drive and driven clutches. Oh, and by the way, this means you won't have to replace your belt as often. The left side of the jack shaft is rubber mounted along with the engine to allow for adequate vibration dissipation while keeping the system in alignment. Want to check out the oil level? The ADS oil level window allows the rider to check it a whole lot easier. Made of weight-saving magnesium, it features an oil reservoir built into the exterior of the case. The automatic chain tensioner features a spring-loaded ratchet to advance the tensioner only when the chain is too loose to accommodate slight jackshaft movement. Developed on superbikes, the all-new industry-exclusive RMC brake system features a radial master cylinder. This system has a smaller piston that's perpendicular to the handlebars with a longer brake handle. The rotor is 12% larger in diameter and 60% lighter. It's also designed to have less play and a more positive feedback feeling, all while providing very responsive braking in all conditions. Proclimb M, a new generation of expert-grade mountain sleds.